everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Allison. I'm a licensed massage therapist and yoga teacher. And today I'm bringing you a yoga video for forward head posture and rounded shoulders. So what is forward head posture? If you are on this video, you might already have a little bit of an idea of what it is. But forward head posture is when we bring the head forward, kind of forward past the shoulders to where it's not aligning and stacking over the spine. And when we drop the head forward, what tends to happen is the shoulders round forward as well. Now, why does this happen? Well, our modern lives have us typing on the computer, looking down at our phones, grabbing the steering wheel, reaching forward, or if maybe you are a massage therapist or someone who works with their arms out in front of them or over a table all day. I know like dentists can have this issue as well. Anybody who is working with their arms out in front of them, having to reach their head forward to look at something in front of them, we can end up with our head moving forward and our shoulders rounding in. Now our head is between 10 and 14 pounds. That's the weight of a bowling ball. And the muscles of our neck, all the ligaments and joints in our spine, they have to support this weight of a bowling ball, that is our head, from collapsing forward and smacking our chest. So it causes a lot of tension in the upper body. And I see this all the time in my practice, people with their shoulders rounded in, their head jutting forward, and they complain of a lot of tension in the upper body, whether that's the shoulders, sometimes the neck even can move down to the mid back. So doing a practice often to get the shoulders to draw back, getting the head to move back and stack over the spine is going to be really functional for your whole body. So that's what this yoga practice is about today. We are going to do different movements and yoga postures that are going to support you in eliminating this issue, especially if this is a video that you can do daily. It is going to help you a ton. So get on your mat. For class today, we're gonna be mostly seated, maybe on the hands and knees a little bit. So nothing super crazy. This should be pretty functional and all level for most people. As always, listen to your body, make intelligent modification, but hop on and let's get started. So we're gonna start in a comfortable seated position. So you can elevate the sit bones if you'd like by placing a blanket underneath the sit bones or maybe a bolster if it helps just to give the hips a little bit of a bump up. Or you can just sit flat on your mat, crisscross applesauce, rest the hands where they fall comfortable. And right as we arrive on our mat, just start to feel your head in space. So notice if you are jotting it forward or if you maybe now with some awareness find yourself kind of pulling it back. Just kind of see where you are in space. And then begin to notice your breath. And feel its rise and fall. So now we have an awareness of our head in space, an awareness of our breath. And just see if you can trickle that awareness down through the rest of the body, the chest, the shoulders, the back, into the hips and pelvis, legs. And then slowly, with the use of the breath, on an inhale, you're going to start to lift your chin to the sky, dropping the head back just as far as it comfortably goes. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw the chin towards your chest. And just notice how that feels through your neck. Notice what sensations arise. And then just follow your breath. Inhales to lift the chin and to drop the head back as far as it comfortably comes. And then exhale to drop the chin towards the chest. And do that a few more times. Inhaling to lift. And exhaling to drop the chin in. And then bring your head to a neutral position. And then from here, we're going to do a little exercise. So we're going to take our finger to our chin, and we're just going to push our chin back with the help of the finger, and then release. And then push our chin back with the help of our finger, and then release. And you're just going to do that several times. Just keeping an awareness of your breath. And as you push the chin back, you're lengthening out the back of your neck, you're drawing the head back. And allow it to press and hold for a moment. And we'll do 3 more. Feeling the head draw back. Beautiful. And then relax that hand back down. And as you inhale, you're going to reach your arms up to the sky, touch palms maybe here. And then exhale, open the arms out like cactus branches and squeeze the backs of the shoulders together as the arms melt down. And then follow your breath. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, open up, bend at the elbows, squeeze the backs of the shoulders together, and repeat. Inhaling up, and exhaling to open up. Follow your rhythm. You can drop the head back as you reach up. Engage the back of the body. One more time. Beautiful. This time, inhale, reach up. And exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So bring your left hand to the right thigh or knee. Bring your right hand behind your hip. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, and start to feel the rotation happen from the rib cage. So the ribs are spinning around the axis of your spine. Draw your chin back and take 3 breaths. One more breath. And then unwind back through center. Circle the arms back to the sky. And then turn to the left now. So twist to the second side. Inhale, sit tall. And exhale, feel the rotation. And again, draw the chin back so you can use your finger to help draw the chin back. Gentle gaze past the back shoulder. Let's take 1 more breath. And then come back through center. Inhaling to sweep the arms up. And exhaling to melt the hands to the heart. Rest the hands on the thighs and knees. And we're going to do that sequence 2 more times. So again, if the head is moving forward like this, we're going to take our finger to the chin. You might take a breath in. And then exhale, push the chin back, push the head back. Let's do a couple rounds on your own. Relaxing the head, and then pushing it back. So we're almost kind of creating a double chin here, which might not be the most flattering, but at least it's helpful for our structures in the neck. And kind of hold for a moment when you press back. Feel your breath. And do one more round. And then release the hand down. Inhale, circle the arms up. Again, maybe the head drops back slightly. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows out like cactus branches. Squeeze the shoulders together. And follow your breath. Inhale up. And exhale, open. And inhale up. And exhale, open. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Let's do one more round. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, zipper up the spine to sit tall. Exhale, draw the chin back and feel the twist. Maybe soften your gaze past that right shoulder. And then bring yourself back through center, circle the arms up, and switch to the left. Sit tall, draw the chin back, soften into the twist. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, come back through center, sweep the arms to the sky, and then drag the hands to the heart and back to the thighs. Let's do one more round of that. So again, we bring our finger to the chin. You're just gonna push the head back and hold a moment, and then relax, and then push the head back and hold a moment, and then relax. And see if you can connect with your breath as you do this a few rounds. One more round. And then release the hand down. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, bend the elbows open, squeeze the backs of the shoulders towards each other. We'll do 5 rounds. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Beautiful. Circle the arms back up. And twist to the right. Zipper up the spine and sit tall. And invite in a twist. And unwind back through center, reach the arms high and to the left. Sit tall and twist. One more breath. And then unwind through center and just straighten the legs out. Wiggle the legs if they need. Maybe flex and point the toes. Now we're going to take a little forward bend, but we're going to try to keep the spine as long as possible. So if you need to bend the knees here so that you don't round through the spine as much, then that's totally okay to have a deeper bend in the knee. So all I want you to do is just inhale, sit tall, lift your heart, and then exhale, walk the hands down the legs and find that point of resistance. And then inhale, slide the back of the heart towards the front of the heart, find some length, and then exhale and just a gentle fold in, belly, chest, and then chin. Slide the shoulders down a little bit. We'll just take a couple breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale here, and then inhale and walk the hands back up. Beautiful. We're going to come onto our hands and knees, so you can sit over onto one hip, find a tabletop position, and then from this tabletop position, we're just going to walk the hands forward. So you're going to keep your hips high over your heels, walk your hands forward, let your heart sink down towards your mat, and rest your forehead down, maybe if it can comfortably land to your mat. You could also be here with the head lifted. Just feel your heart melting between the hands, the shoulders, drawing back, maybe the armpits. Feel a bit of a stretch here. Gentle scoop of the lower belly. And just let any mind clutter drain out of the front of the brain into the mat. And then let your forearms connect to the mat, and then slide your heart forward, slide the legs back, coming into the Sphinx position. Now when we come into the Sphinx position, spread the fingers wide, press to the tops of the feet, lifting the kneecaps, and feel the sense of dragging yourself right through the forearms, lifting your heart, looking forward, taking a few breaths. And this dragging ourselves through the forearm is helping to lengthen our thoracic spine. Beautiful. And then begin to lower the chest towards your mat. Slide your hands back by the ribs. Look a little bit forward. Draw your belly to your spine. Inhale, press to hands and knees. And then slide back to child's pose. Nice and easy. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, we're going to come back up to hands and knees and to a seated position once again. And maybe this time, if your right leg was in front the first time, now you just kind of switch and put the left leg in front. So just kind of switching up the position of the legs and seated now. And we're just going to stretch the neck a little bit here, get a little more movement through the shoulders, and then we're going to come onto our backs. So just start to drop that right ear towards your right shoulder. Bring the left fingertips down to the mat. Right hand to the left side temple. Just give a gentle pull and take a couple breaths. And then bring your head back through center and switch sides. So now left ear towards left shoulder, right fingertips to the mat, left hand to right side temple. Give it a pull and take a couple breaths. And then release that hand, bring the head back up through center. We're gonna bring our fingertips to the back of our skull, and we're gonna get some more mobility through that thoracic spine. So those twists were kind of our preparation here. So as you inhale, you're just going to lift the heart and sit tall. And then as you exhale, you're gonna twist to the right. Inhale through center and exhale to the left. And just move like that. Breathing in through center and then exhaling to a side. Breathing in through center and exhaling to the other side. So getting more movement through our thoracic region is going to help us draw our shoulders back, keep our head stacked over our spine, and just kind of loosen up some of the tension that can happen as a result of that forward head posture and rounding of the shoulders. Let's do one more round. Back through center to the right, back through center to the left. Back through center, this time slide the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders. Inhale, lift the elbows up high, and exhale, fan the elbows down and out. And just follow your breath, keep your head stacked over your spine. We'll do two more. And one more. And then release the hands, and we're gonna come onto our back. You can even just roll on down here and give your knees a big squeeze into your chest. And then from here, inhale, open the arms out wide to a T. Exhale, knees to the right and our head to the left. Take a deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. And just let yourself sink into a bit of relaxation as you notice the sensations in the upper body. And then bring the knees back through center and over to the left. Gaze to the right, deep inhale. Big sigh out. And then bring the knees back through center. Give yourself one more big squeeze. And then we are going to stretch the legs out straight. And for our Shavasana, I'm going to remove my clip. If you have anything in your hair, just go ahead and let your hair be free here as you lie flat on your back. And then we are just going to draw some big circles with the arms. So you're going to circle the arms out to the side and reach up. And as you exhale, draw that big circle back down. And just really let your shoulders melt to the ground. So if you notice your shoulders are kind of rounding up, see if you can sink those shoulders to your mat, kind of suck them down to the mat. And then just follow your breath, reaching up and then lowering down, feeling your head press to the ground, feeling it stacking over your spine as you just move through the shoulders. Do two more times. And one more time. And then we're going to let the arms just rest up overhead like cactus branches. So we're nice and broad through the chest, through the heart. Just take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh out. And then just let yourself become aware of the position of the head and neck and shoulders and chest. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. And simply let it be. Just resting and absorbing the benefits of the functional movements, the mindful movements that you took the time to do, the gift that you gave to yourself. We'll end with a deep inhale through the nose, out of the mouth. Inhale, reach the arms up and back again. Stretch long, point the toes, flex the toes, point the toes, flex the toes. And then hug the knees back in. Give yourself a great big squeeze. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to one side and then press your way up to seated. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. That is some great those were some great functional movements to help with forward head posture and to help with some of the rounding that can happen in the shoulders. Just some tips and advice for you moving forward is know that there's no such thing as perfect posture. We all fall into that rounding through the shoulders and jotting our head forward, especially in our modern lives where we seem to always be in front of some piece of technology. So just some tips is whenever you notice you're rounding through the shoulders or jotting the head forward, just be mindful in those moments to draw the shoulders back. If you're going on a walk or in the grocery store, just try to keep the shoulders down and back, keep the head high, and come to this video if you found it helpful for your body. Feel free to do this a couple times a week or just take some of those movements, especially the pushing of the chin back. You can do that every day if you really find yourself pushing the head forward into that forward head posture. This movement and this movement can be done every day to help draw the shoulders back, to draw the head back, and then anytime that you can find to get on your mat and work through some of that upper body tension is going to be beneficial for you, even if it's just for 5 minutes. So if you like this video, if you like functional yoga, feel free to follow our account, follow our channel, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Thank you so much for being here.